I'm doing a lot of things that I regret, but like, what's the word for something that you regret before you've even done it? Today, I am going to be doing the foundation challenge, and if you don't know what that is, roll the clip. Just with my plant. So the person that kind of started all this, I don't know if they actually started the challenge, but they started the whole everyone doing this to their makeup. Her name is Meredith Duxbury. She's a very sexy girl. She's on Instagram and then she's also on TikTok as well. I think she's quite big on TikTok actually. I now just post videos of me being a sim and twerking with cushions down my trousers. But yeah, I'm quite late to it, but she basically does videos like this. Let me see, like this. Can you guys see that? You see all that foundation she's put on her face there? I like foundation. I probably wear a bit more than I should. She's putting more on. I don't understand, like, it looks like she's using, I don't want to say for sure, but like maybe some kind of filter or like, you know what Instagram's like, it kind of decreases the quality. So the thing that I'm curious about is whether or not this will look good on like a high res camera. Cause like I could have sandpaper for skin and I could go on Instagram and I could put a filter on and it would look great. So I was mostly curious about, yeah, how it would look in 4K with close-ups. Yeah, so today, as you can see, I've already got a little bit of eye makeup on my face from a previous video that you guys may recognize. Let me know if you can recognize it. I'm wearing the same top. But yeah, I thought I would take off all of my base makeup today and do the foundation challenge. And yeah, just see how much foundation I can put on my face. And I don't know, I just want to be part of it, okay? Just want to feel included. So, let's go. Okay, I'm ready. Physically, I'm ready. Mentally, I'm not so sure. So she puts on like quite a normal amount of moisturizer, primer, whatever. She puts on so much. I'm like, I don't understand how that fits on someone's face. Like, does she wipe it off halfway through? Does she wipe like the excess off? I don't know. It's like one of those things you see on Instagram where people are like doing these crazy makeup tutorials where they like dot contour all over their face. And in reality, like I'm telling you some tea here. A lot of the time these people will just like do that kind of picture for the thumbnail or for a part of the video and then they just wipe it off and do their makeup as normal. Sorry for breaking the dream here. I mean, she looks flawless, but she looks flawless at the start of her video. So does a lot of pumps. Oh, this is actually quite a normal amount of foundation she's using here. Let's see on this one. Yeah, okay, you know those times in videos where I've been like, I'm gonna get all beiged out and I come back and I'm looking a little bit beige? I'm about to do this like 10 times over. So I don't know how many pumps of this I'm gonna need. I'm gonna use my Body Collection foundation. It looks like she genuinely uses like this much. And she gets like a makeup brush and like, I don't know why. I guess maybe she like mixes foundations together, but she puts a lot on her hand like this. She might even have more on. Yeah, that looks about right to me. And then, okay. What does she do with all that extra product? So then, I am no stranger to using my fingers for like concealer and foundation. I actually kind of prefer it sometimes. However, this much, I feel like it's gonna be like rubbing a face mask around or something. She literally rubs it in like this. All over the lips. She usually goes over the eyelids as well, but no. Oh man. I think we need to include, it was at this moment he knew he fucked up. Just massaging it in. Here's the thumbnail. How does it even blend in? Does she just like rub this in for ages? Oh, come on. No way. I feel like I actually put less on than she did. She must rub some of that off. I swear. There is no way that much foundation can like actually adhere to your face. Why do I keep doing these challenges that are just gonna give me spots? Also, how many bottles of foundation does she go through a week? Hello, this is how you do makeup. I mean, no wonder your face looks flawless. It's literally got like 2 inches of foundation on there. I have a flannel next to me from a previous video and it's just getting covered in beige. I don't know what to say at this point. Like, it's not even a little bit blended out. It just looks wild. Oh, and there's a hair in there. That's never coming out. She must blend that out because her beauty blender is dirty. So like she must use a sponge. Just to pat it in a bit, I guess. But just so I don't have any streaks. It's in my hair. Oh God. Oh, Grace. Oh, Grace. So then we actually go in with more foundation. So this one here is the NYX Total Control. And yeah, she just uses a liquid foundation. She uses a lot. So she had one big drop going down here. And then she has a bunch here. Okay. But her skin is so perfect at the start as well. I'm like, how do you do that? And then we just blend that in. It genuinely feels like I'm wearing a face mask. And it feels kind of itchy. I'm so, honestly so confused. Like, I know some of the tricks that these people do, like with these videos, that obviously you just like, you might take it off in between, you might do whatever. But even the idea of keeping half of this much makeup on my face, I'm just like, having to blend this down my neck as well a little bit because there's so much that it's like, it looks darker than normal. It does look kind of like, my skin looks kind of flawless. Like, no wonder it does, because like I said, that's the whole point of foundation. And when you add like 10 times the amount that you're normally supposed to add, I feel like it's definitely not gonna look okay once I put powder on it, but like, why does it not look as bad as what I thought it would look like now that I'm blending it? She then usually goes in with quite a lot of concealer as well because not enough coverage. So she normally does like things like this. Boom, boom, boom. Gel, gel. Just think, all that foundation, it still hasn't covered up that spot. It's just been lingering on my face for the past few weeks. I love that I brought in one little pad with some makeup remover thinking that that would take off the majority of this. I'm gonna need a shovel. I'm literally gonna need someone to come in and stamp their foot down on the shovel just so it can like crack the surface of my face. Man, that's a lot of makeup. If anyone ever tells me from now on that I'm putting on too much foundation or too much concealer or I wear too much makeup, I'm gonna direct them to this video. Like, bro, this isn't even my final form. So then I'm just gonna powder all this down because I don't want it going anywhere. Curious to see how this will look. Why the hell does this look kind of good? I don't want this to look good. I want to be like, no, don't do this. This looks cakey, but why is it looking kind of good? Like, I really wouldn't recommend anyone to actually wear this much foundation because it cannot be good for you. But like, some aspects of it look kind of good. Especially with this camera. Like, people have been telling me, they're like, oh, you're looking tired or anything at the moment. And I'm like, no, this is just my face. So maybe the trick is I just need to wear half a bottle of foundation every time I do my makeup now. There's powder on my nose. Oh, there's a bit there I didn't even blend out. Why does this look flawless and kind of okay? Okay, good. Okay. This makes me happy because like, I don't want this to look good because then I'm always gonna look at myself without this foundation on and go, why don't I look like that? But it's going funny on my nose and just kind of like around like the smaller areas of my face, basically where there's like a bit more hair, a bit more texture, a bit more movement. So like obviously in between my eyebrows, it's gonna be like a few sort of rogue hairs that are kind of picking it up. I bet the small lines in this are gonna be deep. I mean, now it's sat on my skin for a minute and it's not as like oily and the powder's just like powdered everything down on my face. It's looking a lot more matte. I'm like, okay, I do see some texture, but I'm also kind of like, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna look. You know, despite the fact that I just have beige in my eyebrow. Okay, so now I just basically need to like put some color back into my face with brows and stuff. But even my brow gel is not fully covering the foundation. My face is literally itching. Yeah, nah, the texture on my skin is starting to come through now and it's not loving life. Okay, I'm not gonna go into the rest of my makeup. If anything crazy, weird, or just like disgusting happens, I will let you know. Otherwise, I will come back to you guys in a second and we'll see how this all looks with a full face. I need to burp. I was holding it in that whole time I was talking. Okay, I'm done, I'm sorry. I could refilm that, but I won't. Sometimes you just gotta burp. Inspirational quote to live by. Sometimes you just gotta burp. Steph Toms, 2021. Okay, let's put more makeup on my face, because apparently this isn't enough. Why does this look way more wearable than it should be? Does it look alright to you? I feel like this actually looks okay. It's heavy. I just saw Ollie then and he was like, yeah, you can tell it's heavy, but like now I've put my lipstick and like bronzer and everything on. Even on this camera, the camera that picks up everything, I don't think it looks half bad. I mean, my neck does not match the rest of my face just because I think there is so much makeup on there right now. But it really doesn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna look. I might start wearing a little bit more foundation on camera, you know, because I mean, that's why people on sets always wear more makeup and people like models and everything wear more makeup because it does look better on camera. I don't know, let's do like a proper close-up. Maybe we can include like a macro or something. It definitely doesn't look great around like a few spots that I have or the corner of my mouth. And like I said, anywhere that I kind of move. But like, for example, my cheeks here, it kind of looks okay. Oh man, what have I done? I now want to wear more makeup than ever before. I feel like I've been given this power and I'm like, I need to harness it. I started off this video thinking it would be a bit of a joke and that I'd be like, don't do this, look how bad it is. But I'm kind of stumped at the fact that I like it. I don't like how it feels. It does feel like I am wearing like a clay mask or something, but I can get down with a little bit more coverage. Like, I'm really not hating this. It has done some wacky things to my hairline from like all the foundation and stuff. Like I've got foundation in my baby hairs, so I'm just gonna hide that. Yeah, don't really know what else to say about this, to be honest. It's actually not bad. I wouldn't recommend it. I would only recommend it if you're like doing things in front of a camera. And even then I would say you don't need that much because I swear like most of it just went to waste on my hands. But yeah, I don't hate it on camera. On person, I do prefer how my normal makeup looks, but looking at myself in that goddamn viewfinder, I'm like, my skin kind of looks a bit better. Damn it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this looks too much? I know it is too much, but do you think it looks like it's too much? Because honestly, I just kind of think if I just put a bit more foundation on than I normally would, it would kind of give the same effect. Like, I don't need to go in with these two. I don't need to go in with like layers and layers of concealer. But yeah, I'm curious to know what you guys think, because I was expecting this to be a fail and it's kind of not. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me, because I upload every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. But apart from that, that is it from me. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. So much foundation on my face, but I kind of like it.